Hello, Laura here, the community artist in New Hope, Minnesota. Today is, let's see, it's early March 2026, and I had a friend ask me about how I organize art supplies or how I suggest organizing art supplies or whatever. And so I am making this video to answer her question, but also I decided that if I record it carefully, I can post it and share it with you also. So, to my friend slash sister, and also to you, community, here's how I organize art supplies. The thing that's most important to me about organizing anything, but especially art supplies, is that the bins that they are organized in are clear plastic. I'll say that again because that part is so important that if you're not willing to stop and reassess whatever your plan was that contrasts with that, this will not work for you. My plan, really, you needed to have clear bins, okay? Try to make the switch to all clear bins. I don't care that you have really, really beautiful matching boxes that are all opaque. You're going to have to donate those. If you have a brain like mine and you want to know what you have, they have to be clear. Okay, I think that I've gotten across the importance of the clear bins. So, once you've committed to clear bins and you have, let's say, if you're like me and you shop at Costco, you get the sort of medium-ish, large shoebox-ish clear bins that they have at Costco. I think they come in a 6-pack maybe. I use those. They have a lid that sort of buckles on. Costco also has a larger version of those that come in a 3-pack. I also use those. My very favorite bins are clear bins that have the flip top lid that sort of stays attached to the bin. But those bins are the sort of elite last bins. So, the point is, clear bins. Get some clear bins you like. Maybe the clear bins that you invest in are ones that fit in the closet you're planning on storing your art supplies in. Maybe there's a closet you have. And in that closet, the shelves, whatever, wherever you're going to store stuff, you need to have clear bins that fit there. Now that you have the place that you're going to put everything, go find your art supplies and start putting them in piles. Here's all the art supplies related to drawing and coloring. Maybe that's one of mine. Another pile that I have is watercolor. I collect a lot of different watercolor paints of all different kinds. And when I say watercolor, I mean everything from the, $8 Crayola set all the way up through my professional grade Winsor Newton, tube watercolors. Every different quality of art material can be next to each other. It's okay. Unless you are planning on being a professional artist and selling everything that you make, use what you have. It's fine. Keep the stuff you like. If there's stuff that as you're making these piles, you're like, ugh, I'm never going to use this. I hate this. That's something that needs to be donated. That's something that needs to leave your house. I don't think Marie Kondo spark joy thing needs to happen, but the opposite, if it sparks ew, if it sparks frustration, if you see the object and you roll your eyes because, oh my gosh, that's 35-year-old acrylic paint. I guess I should put it in the garbage. Or maybe it's 20-year-old acrylic paint and I really need to squish it around in the tube and see if it's still liquid before I put it in the pile. Anyway, some of the piles that I have are knit and crochet, collage, is a big pile for me. Sewing is my biggest pile, which is in fact its whole own room now. It has recently become an entire bedroom in my house. So that's my biggest pile, is my sewing stuff craft pile, which is located in what was previously the main bedroom of my house. Thank you very much to my partner, Captain Rainbow, for allowing that takeover to happen. He's great. Okay, so other piles. I have a small pile of stuff for beading. I have piles for woodwork, by which I mean whittling, little sandpaper, and some beeswax to make the cool sticks that I polish for the kids shinier. I have recently made, actually in a different video, I made a new pile, which is another word in my house for a community art box, but yours doesn't need to be a community art box. Maybe yours is a private art box for you, a household art box, a family art box, some sort of art box, art bin. Anyway, each of these piles goes in its own bin. Once the pile's made, you'll know which bin size that pile needs. For example, once you have gone and sought out every single acrylic paint related object that you own, all the canvases that are hiding places, like that one was hiding for a long time, and then I finally painted something on top of it enough that I hang it on the wall now. It used to just be that moody red background, and then I finally did something with it. Once you have everything piled in one place, you can see the size of storage that you need, and you can also see what needs to be thrown away. You don't have to make all these piles on the same day. Maybe today is the day that you buy the bins. And then the next time you work on this project is the day that you collect all of the drawing and markers and coloring books and crayons and pens and colored pencils and all of that coloring kind of stuff into a pile. That's what I do. I organize by medium. I can list mediums again. Okay. Let me list some mediums that I have. Diamond art, whittling and wood carving, string, twine, rope, etc. Oil painting, acrylic painting, watercolor, Mod Podge and paper mache, knit and crochet. For me, that's one bin, but I know for many people, knit and crochet is a whole room or at least a closet. What else do I have? Oh, felt and wreaths. Embroidery and cross stitch is a bin. Jewelry making, beading, candle making, monarch butterfly raising. That's not really, I don't know. That's more difficult to find a way to talk about that as art, but monarch butterfly raising is one of the bins that I have also in my community art closet. Yeah, that's how I do it. Start with where you're going to put the stuff. Then get some clear bins that fit in there. Then make piles of the stuff. Then put the piles in bins. Then put the bins in the closet. If you start with the most important stuff, if you get rid of the stuff that you don't want, you are going to see how much stuff and how's your storage space. And if it's like, this is the only storage space I have for this, and that is twice the amount of stuff, obviously, as you're making your bins, you need to be saying, okay, this is a ridiculous amount of woodworking stuff. I don't even practice woodworking anymore. I guess I'll pare it down to, instead of this huge pile, I'll just keep one little bin. So now there's a ton of woodworking stuff that I've gotten rid of. I've donated. Yeah. Clear bin details. The reason the clear bin is important is that you have to be able to see everything at the bottom of the bin. You have to. If you put stuff in one of these bins and it's not clear, you will never see the bottom of it again. You will forget everything that's down there. You'll forget you have those paints. You'll forget you have any canvas, because you'll look in the top of that bin, you won't see it. You will dig a little bit, or maybe you won't dig, or maybe your kids will open the bin and look, but they won't dig, and you'll never use that. The bin must be clear. I'm not showing you any of my bins because I don't want you to latch on to one specific bin. I have Sterilite bins that are tall and sort of narrow. I have those Costco bins I talked about. I have mismatched bins. I have bins from the thrift store that have been broken and that I've duct taped back together. I have also a lot of tackle boxes, a lot of clear plastic tackle boxes. Plano is my preferred brand. And by tackle box, okay, that's the word I'm using, but I know that Alaskan words are not always the same in Minnesotan. So I'm going to actually show you some of my tackle boxes. Here's a tackle box. This is a Plano tackle box. It's for fishing. It's clear. It's perfect for everything that you want to organize. Some of the things I organize in boxes like this. Here's a different tackle box. This one is, this one's actually made for crafting. This one's recollections. This one has paintbrushes in it, sorted by small, medium, large. Another tackle box I have is this one. This is from IKEA. What is it for? I don't know. Something. Don't have extra boxes lying around for things that you aren't storing. Once you have done your clear boxes, you're done. I think that's all I have to say about that. And I hope that if you're watching this, community, but also you, person who I am actually making this video for, be nicer to yourself than you were earlier today. What was that? You know what I'm talking about. You did your best that you could do with the resources you had available and without harming your physical or mental well-being. And whoever was relying on you for that, it's fine. They're fine. It's going to be okay. Or you'll fix it tomorrow. It's okay. It's okay. That happens to everybody. Everybody has times when the cats eat the raw chicken that's defrosting when you turn your back for 30 seconds to deal with your toddler. That happens to everyone who eats chicken and defrosts it, I guess. I don't know. The point is, that happens and it sucks. And if you're already flustered and you notice and yell at the cats and throw the chicken bowls in the sink and growl, that's fine. That's what people do when frustrating things happen. Did you hurt yourself? I hope not. Did you hurt somebody else? I hope not. Do you feel better a little bit? Great. All right. Love you. Bye.